To express ourselves is something we've never been denied thanks to our First Amendment. Now, imagine that our freedom is being stripped away. Most of us wouldn't stand for it, and I wouldn't stand for it. Not at all. Self-expression is a form of freedom, and some of us choose to tattoo our bodies to show individuality, self-identity, appreciation for art, or anything between those lines. In today's society, a lot more of us are getting tattooed. We're being denied jobs and even promotions because of our tattoos. There is a law in place that protects us from being discriminated against. It protects us due to our religion, sexuality, race, and ethnicity. But we don't have a law that protects us for our physical appearance. There is a law in place that protects tattoos under the First Amendment, but it's in Arizona, and sadly, we don't live there. 30 years ago, 1 in 100 people had tattoos. Now, 1 in 10 has tattoos. But even though our society is getting more liberal with body art, jobs aren't. The only company that does hire people with tattoos is Walmart. But if they have a prospering employee that doesn't have tattoos, they would choose that employee over the one with tattoos. You should care about this because it could be you, your family, a friend, or someone you even know who is being denied the opportunity to work or move up in the job that they have because they chose to express themselves through their skin. It's our skin. We should be able to put whatever we want on it and not be stopped from getting jobs. I propose that we place a law which states that employers cannot discriminate against future employees because they have tattoos or they have a physical appearance that doesn't appeal to them. If we put this law in, it will minimize discrimination against people who have tattoos or any physical trait that is permanent. It will also push employers to hire employees due to their qualifications, experience, and their willingness to work. Also education, other than just, you're pretty, so I'm going to hire you. This anti-discrimination law will eliminate or at least minimize the discrimination against qualifying applicants who have tattoos and will give equal opportunity to all people who wish to apply for this job. It would also take the anxiety away from those who have tattoos and are qualified, because in interview rooms, people only see how you look and not your qualifications, so it will take the tension off of that. This law will work because it has been proven by already standing laws that protect future employees. A couple laws that are already in motion are the Age Discrimination Employment Act, which pretty much says you can't discriminate against a person because they're older than most of us. The American with Disability Act, which is pretty self-explanatory. And the law most of us know about because every time we apply for a job, they show us, which protect us because of our religion, sexuality, etc. The sexuality one was only put in recently because there had been some problems with it, but it shows that it works. I understand that some employers might be opposed to this law because they would think that it would reflect badly on their company, but in reality, most companies have a dress code, and the dress code makes us cover any tattoos that we have. So they shouldn't worry about their company's image because they already have a uniform in place. With my plan, if it does happen, people will feel more confident within themselves. Even if they have tattoos and know they're qualified, they'll go and apply for the job. If they feel like they're just going to be judged over their tattoos and not their qualifications, then they wouldn't apply. But with this law, they'll feel more secure, and it will also help our economy because there's a lot of jobs that are not being filled because people discriminate against one another. And if they hire a person with tattoos who is qualified, they'll have a job and there'll be money coming out, but there will also be money coming in. So it'll increase our economy. If my proposition isn't put in motion, then a lot of people will be too scared to express themselves because they're going to be confined to a box. Because most companies are like a cookie cutter. They want you to look one way and they want you to talk one way. But with this, you can be yourself. And if it's not, the economy is going to go back down how it was. Today I told you guys about discrimination against people who have tattoos or body modifications. And what you can do is spread awareness to others, because there was a law in motion that they were trying to do this, but it didn't take because a lot of people didn't know. So that's why I'm over here telling you guys. And what I'm doing is telling you. So hopefully this educated you guys.